Women have never stood on an equal footing to men, not nationally and not globally. But right now, when we have a rapist in office, when they have taken our rights over our body, and then they disbanded EMTALA to ensure that we will die and have died from these laws, when they are threatening our rights to vote, when the Heritage Foundation and Project 2025 is running everything, when they want to turn a Gilead dystopian and frame it as a utopia and make it our reality, it is our time to use our collective voices and stand up.
And right now, we are under attack from a fascist, racist, sexist agenda from the Trump administration. I am here because I stand on the strength of generations before me, people like my grandparents who participated in the protests of the 1968 Olympic Games. My grandfather was 21 years old, a gold medalist, and he raised his fist to protest the injustice in our country. He refused to be a second-class citizen. With the overturning of Roe v. Wade and the clear agenda in Project 2025, it is clear what is being laid out. They are trying to make us a second-class citizens again, and we refuse to be second-class citizens.
For me, the hardest parts of watching The Handmaid's Tale were watching the flashbacks to when they were desperately trying to hang on to some sense of normalcy, and they were hearing about the coup and the military actions, and then she tried to use her credit card, and the guy was like, no, it doesn't work because women can't have bank accounts anymore. And the characters didn't take action until the threat reached them personally. Today, I urge you to never let that happen in this democracy, because the truth is, our freedoms are always at risk, not just in 2025. And as a trans woman in their Gilead, I'd be one of the first up on the wall, and you know what wall I'm talking about.
The first time that I ever protested was a women's rights protest, in which I was actually counter-protesting a bunch of old men who decided that it was appropriate to stand outside my high school and tell 14-year-old little girls that they were sluts and they were going to go to hell as we carried our textbooks into our freshman classes.
And it's not just about rights. It's also about access and affordability. Because it's one thing to have the right to make a choice about your body and your family, but it's another to actually have access to the health care and to have that health care be affordable to you.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible. You may ask, is there no one who can help us? And you may say, I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. But freedom is a pure idea. In the 249th year of this grand experiment, the one we call America, it's not too late to take actions both big and small to throw off that yoke that they seek to put around our necks.
So I want to remind you just how important this is, just how important each and every one of you are. Your vote matters. Your voice matters.
People will not let us silently lose our rights. And so in these dark, dark times, there's a lot of things that give me hope. The brave woman standing behind me who marched through Pike's Market today, that gives me hope. And each and every single one of you who came out to say that this matters, and we will stand up and fight back, because we will not go back, we will go forward.
Because when our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Fight back!
When our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
We here all We are what democracy looks like.
Freedom will come. I finish with this. Freedom will come. But it is up to us to deliver ourselves into that freedom. Today, we rise up. Thank you.
If you'd like to join us, we're going to be brainstorming more ways to make an impact, more ways to fight against the attacks on women that are happening across the country, and the aspects of the patriarchy that hurt everyone in our society.